Place a peeling cut through the center of the second wall and snap it to the first peeling cut again. Now, when we view our model geometry, we can see we have divided the geometry into 4 sections: 1, 2, 3, and 4. As you can see, these 2 peeling cuts are effective only as far as the top of the wall. They will not need to run all the way to the top. We may select the edge and pull it down until it reaches the top of the feature. We may now proceed to build the part. When peeling this part, we can see that it will be peeled from top to bottom. And then this section will break down into 3. 1, 2, and 3. The 3 sections will allow us to peel around the walls and make sure that we empty the openings without damaging the part itself. We will now proceed to an additional example. As you can see, the SDView Application software provides STL fixing tools. This part was processed and the errors were corrected. This example shows a part that has features extending in the X and Y axes. When looking at the top view of the part, you can see that when attempting to peel this part, we will always find areas that will resemble a maze-like structure. The main objective is to first peel around the part and then empty out the areas at the end. We will now proceed to place peeling cuts and make sure that we seal all the areas. This will help us peel around the part freely, and then proceed to remove excess material from the inner parts. When we view the peeling cuts placed on this part, we can see that we can easily peel around the part geometry in 2 sections, 1 and 2. Then we can empty out the material in section 1, 2, 3, and finally 4. Tip number 1. Using peeling cuts and simple peeling techniques. The peeling cuts placed in the SDView software will help you remove support material in the most efficient way. The first thing we have to do when peeling a model is look for the starting key. Unfortunately, the starting point cannot be seen on this screen. However, you can easily spot it with your eyes. Use the tweezers to pull the residue material at the starting key to begin the peeling process. As you can see, the layers are attached together in a Z-shaped form. Each layer is glued to the next layer, allowing peeling the entire residue material at once, which makes peeling much easier and faster. If the model has small protruding features, do not attempt to peel more than 3 layers at a time. The feature may break off. After removing the surrounding material, we will extract the cocoon from the block by pushing it at the bottom with 2 fingers as shown. Now that we've freed the cocoon, we'll use the same technique to reveal the model itself. When planning this model with the SDView software, we've added 4 peeling cuts. We use the peeling cuts to divide the peeling of the model into different sections. As you can see in this example, we placed peeling cuts which divided the model into several areas. Let's start at one side of the model. We can use the tweezers to remove several layers at once until we remove all the residual material. We now have the model shape revealed and need to empty the internal sections of the model which can be done thanks to the peeling cuts we've placed using the SDView Application software. We will now proceed to another example. This is a tricky example. It shows a geometry that includes a diagonal wall. This means that if a layer runs through this area and one attempts to peel it from this area, removing support material in an upward direction, the support material surrounding the part will then reach an undercut, enabling it to be peeled only in the downward direction. In order to make sure this part can be peeled in sections removing support material up or down, we will break the diagonal feature in this model into sections using peeling cuts, making sure that the support material going around the part will be cut with a peeling cut. To do so, again we will go to the top view and run peeling cuts in the center of these walls here, and again for the other side. As you can see, now the part can be easily peeled from both sides, top and bottom. Support material in this area will never go around the part into this area. Finally, we will close the last small opening in the X and Y axes so support material coming from around the part will not enter the part itself. As we can see, all peeling cuts are always positioned according to the highest feature in the part. Due to the fact that this peeling cut is only required up to the top of the entrance, we will now alter it and reduce its size until it reaches the top of the opening. This part is now ready to be built. Tip number 2. Using peeling cuts to improve peeling techniques. In the SDView, we place 3 peeling cuts, 2 at the sides of the model, and another one to seal the opening in the XY axes right here. By doing so, we can peel the different sides of the model. The right side of the model, left side, lower and upper sides. Had we not used the peeling cuts, the layers would have wrapped the model and it would have been more difficult to peel. Using the tweezers, let's remove and pull out several layers from the model's top and bottom sides. The next stage will be to remove the layers from both sides of the model, all separated by the peeling cuts.